Good afternoon, class. Who would have thunk it a few weeks ago when we last saw each other at the 1 Million Cups presentation that would be our last face-to-face class that we would see each other at. Totally unexpected, totally surprising, and obviously things have changed and we are now faced with a new normal in that on-campus class will now become 100% online class. And we will not really be seeing each other at all face to face for the remainder of the semester. So I wanted to reach out to you and I wanted to tell you that I was thinking about you guys, and I'm hoping that all of you are well, that you and your families are in good health, and that these changes that we're experiencing are not going to overwhelm you. And that's really my message to you today, is that I want you to know that just as I did when we were face to face, now with this new method that we're going to be learning and teaching through, that I want you to be successful. And so for that purpose, I want you to be comfortable reaching out to me. I want you to make sure that if there's questions or concerns or assignments that you don't understand or that you're having difficulty with, that you tell me, that you email me, that you reach out to me via chat. So that was one of the first things I wanted to make sure that you knew I had added. There's a couple of you that have already, or actually just one of you that I've heard from that has seen the email, but I want you to know that here in Blackboard we have access to all the different Google apps. And so one of the ones we have is Google Hangout. And so when you go to check on your email, that's what I was coming out here for, and then my TCC email and Drive, look at my little hand here, highlighting it for you, and I click on that, then it takes me to my email right here, and in a minute it's going to show here the Google Hangout sites that I have, and here is ours. And so I sent this out a while back. I said, good afternoon, I hope all you're doing well, trying to establish another way of communicating. And so I've heard back from Jared. Thank you, Jared, for being kind and responding to that. But this is like texting or chatting, right? So I can immediately see your texts or your chats here. This is also a means by which we can communicate face-to-face through Google Hangout, where we could have a set up a conference session, or we can use another tool called Collaborate that's within my TCC. So if you reach out to me and you say, Ms. Rumbo, I really need to face-to-face see you and talk to you about this situation or this problem that I'm having understanding this assignment, please do not hesitate to reach out. The other thing that I want you, I put the Google Hangout tutorial on the left-hand menu here. Again, look at my hand. I see it. You should see it too. And there I have screenshots of how to access the Google Hangout and then the Google Hangout tutorial PDF. Those should be helpful to you, again, as we maneuver through here. Obviously, we've had to change the course schedule. So here's the revised BUSI 1301 course schedule. Please make sure that you're taking a look at that because due dates have changed. Assignments have changed. Now that we've gone from remaining 7 weeks plus a week of finals, we've gone to remaining 6 weeks plus a week of finals. Things had to be accommodated. So please take a look at this. There has been changes. As I said on my email, I think a couple of days ago, everything is going to be due on Sunday, 3/29, 4/5, 4/12, 4/19 at 10 p.m. So please make sure you stay connected with that. So that's another change. So we're going from a different due date to a Sunday due date, 3/29, 4/5, 4/12, 4/19, 4/26, 5/3 by 10 p.m. That has not changed the time. The other thing that has changed is team check-ins. So because I recognize that now being able to meet face-to-face is going to become a challenge for you all, those of you that are a part of a team, you may need to decide, can we still be part of this team? And if you cannot, for whatever reasons, where you don't feel comfortable with the technology, you're not sure how to, interact back and forth, I can facilitate some of it. You can use Google Hangout for your own collaboration sessions. I can facilitate it through Collaborate on Blackboard. If you tell me time and date, I can set it up for you, and then you guys can log in, I can step out, and you guys can have your conversation. So it can be done. And by the way, this is how 99% of businesses that are still having people operate from home are operating today, as well as many school districts of K through 12. So it is doable. It is something that we can do. So it is not that I'm saying you have to change what you have been doing. I'm just giving you an option given the circumstances we are dealing with. So if you want to stay as a team, you're going to tell me that on check-in number 3. Right? So there's a Sunday the 29th. I need to have each of you submit team check-in number 3. And there I want you to report whether you will continue working as a team, the same team you've had, or individually going forward due to the COVID-19 changes to meetings. Okay? So that is a decision I'm leaving up to you. Some of you, because of people that have dropped out or inability to connect with some students, classmates of yours have already moved to an individual. I hear you. You just need to confirm it for me here. So please just do that. So that is a change. So please take a look at the form, and I've added the form to our in-class activities tab. So if you go here, you're going to see team check-in number 3, team check-in number 4. It's individual or team check-in, right? So I'm just asking you particular is more important now that you tell me specifics and detailed answers. So since I won't be able to discuss it face-to-face unless you and I set up a time, you and your team set up a time. So that's a change that we need to recognize. The other change that we need to recognize is that because of that, I've had to revise the team report instructions. So if you see here, I've created a tab under business presentation groups as revised on the left-hand menu. I'm in the left-hand menu of the screen, revised team report instructions. And there you will see all this information. First is the revised instructions that the changes I've made, I highlighted in yellow. Okay, so changes I've made have highlighted in yellow. So please take a look at that. The due dates have not changed. Ooh, actually, those due dates have changed. Due dates have changed, and so I'll need to change this document. So please disregard this video. I will, as soon as I finish recording this video, I will update this document with the correct due dates. The content has not changed. And then here you will be able to do a virtual writing lab visit and not have to go on campus for this. So let me take you to where that can be found. Okay. Oh, where am I going here? There we go. And so here we are. And if I go again, left-hand menu, revised team report instructions, you're going to find the online writing lab services, team, individual business reports. Here's a step-by-step guide for booking an online appointment, and then what they have agreed to do for us. So again, it's all going to be done virtual. You just have to make sure one person sets the appointment, sends the email of all the other individuals, and they're going to do a Google Hangout and ask you to submit a Word document or a Google Doc that you can all view while they're reviewing the information for you. So this has not changed. There is no change to that. The other thing that I have asked the library to help us with is creating this library resource guide, like specifically for our class, for our report presentation. Password is spring, all capitals, 2020, all one word. And it takes you here and it walks you through information on each one of the topics that we have here, as well as library databases and resources. So all of it is here. You, again, don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to. You can do it all online for the report. So all that will be available to you. But again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me via email and schedule a time. Reach out to me via Google Hangout and say, Ms. Rambo, I need to talk to you, right? I need to, see what's going on, right? Through Google Hangout. That would be the best way to reach out to me. So reach out to me. I'm responding to email. I'm here. I'm available. You just need to make sure you're reaching out to me, and we establish a means by which we can converse and I can help you. All right. So for the most part, those are the major changes. Everything else kind of stays the same in terms of you guys are already familiar with the Learn Smart activities. You're already familiar with the lessons beyond the classroom activities, and you're familiar with how to use Connect for the assignments. So again, I've just condensed some of these. I've had to make a few changes here and there, but for the most part, that is it. The only other change is that you're going to see that there's going to be your presentations are going to be via video. And actually, I'm going to, again, change this. Instead of Loom, we're going to use Collaborate for your presentations. And so I will send further instructions on how we're going to do that. Okay? Again, please be flexible with me. Things are changing. Technology is being thrown at me that I can use that before I didn't have access to. So just be flexible with me, and I will be flexible with you. I understand that this is a time of tremendous potential stress for some of you. That no matter what your circumstances, this can be a bit, create a bit of anxiety for us. And so I just want you to know that my goal is still to help you be successful as we finish the semester. That is ultimately what I want us all to achieve. I want you to be successful. And I want you, if you put in the work and do what you need to do to find success at the end of this class. I also recognize that there is potentially extenuating circumstances that may prevent you from doing certain things, but you need to be able to communicate with me and communicate with me specifically what is going on, because we may have resources available to you, or I may have assistance that I can provide, but unless I understand what is going on ahead of time, not the day something due, the night something's due, or the last week of the semester, I will not be able to help you if you're giving me such a tight time frame to figure things out. It's just not reasonable. So work with me and I will work with you. Be honest with me and I'll be honest with you. Do your part to the extent that you can, and I will do my part in ensuring and helping you complete this class successfully. We're all in this together. That is the only way we're going to make it. And so I just want to make sure that you know that I'm here. I'm here to support you. I'm available, and I will, if you reach out to me, I promise I will connect with you. We will find a way to connect. All right? So hopefully this won't be the last time we see each other video-wise. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to connecting with you. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. Stay safe. Be kind to one another, and hopefully we will connect soon. Take care.